Hello and welcome to this quick video. This quick video is about Walksnail, not about goggles or anything like that, although I do have a load of videos about Walksnail. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. It's about this little thing here. This is one of the V1 avatar units that still work with the latest and greatest goggles, and I unfortunately blew this one up. Actually, this specific one. How did I do it? Well, I wasn't paying attention, and this sometimes happens if you have several projects on the go and you're jumping from one to the other, you're being distracted, and you accidentally don't check that the polarity of the voltage is right on the input. Things blow up. Now, hopefully Walksnail are getting better about this and making sure that they put diodes to protect against reverse polarity. But one of the things that I always recommend is that you triple check before you plug everything in. And that was one of the days that I didn't triple check, and the hobby, as it always does, gave me a little smack on the behind to tell me not to be so bloody stupid. Now, the good news is this is actually fixed. I'm recording this on the morning of the 22nd of January. I blew this up about 2 months ago, and it's now all sorted. And it's cost me just under £5 to get it repaired. So I want to make this video to kind of report on my experiences with the Walksnail and Cadix RMA service, or the repair service, because I didn't plan to try it out, but I ended up because of my own silly mistake. So the first thing you need to do is to go onto the Cadix website, and you need to create an RMA number. Essentially just order this SKU. It doesn't cost you anything, but when you order it, it'll give you an RMA number and some specific instructions. I did this about the 24th of November, about 2 weeks after I'd blown this up, because I only then remembered that Cadix Walksnail actually offer this kind of service. I then very quickly got back the details about what I needed to do next, and that was to send an email with the RMA number to support@cadixfpv.com, and that included some details of what had happened, and I just followed the instructions that I got after purchasing for zero cost the RMA number. Then that person got back to me and told me what I needed to do, and that was to ship the damaged unit to them in China, unfortunately, and include the RMA number in the package. And I shipped them that on about this following day, about the 25th of November. Now that cost me just under £5 to ship it, and I had zero expectation, I'll be completely honest. Sending things back to China has been a bit hit and miss for me in the past, but excitingly, I kind of forgot about it if I'm honest. I got an email on the 12th of January from the same person to say it's fixed and we're going to ship it back to you. Can you just confirm your delivery details as per the RMA order that you did? I did, and it's just arrived this morning. Now, I think this is kind of one of those best endeavors things. If you completely break something and destroy it, I'm not sure they're going to be able to repair it. I'm not sure of the limits of this service. But if, like me, you have accidentally blown one of these up, you know, because this is what, £50–60 little piece of hardware, getting it fixed for less than £5 has made me very happy. Obviously, 2-month turnaround isn't ideal, and if you only have this one, luckily I had a spare. It was actually inside that VCI Dove build. Do you remember that one that I did end of last year? It was actually the nose of that, and I was doing that build along with lots of other things at the time, and I made that silly mistake. It'll be a long time till I make that same mistake again and don't triple check the polarity of the wires. But this is now available to me in the spares box, along with the camera that was with it and the antennas and everything else, and I will use it in a build soon. Is sending stuff back to China ideal? No, not really. I really hope that Walksnail open service centres in the European Union or even in the UK, and also on the continental United States, having a couple of service centres like that where we can get things sent back to and get them sent back to us a lot faster without the danger of going all the way through the post to China would be fantastic. But if you have something that you've blown up, you now know this exists and you now know the process. So I thought to make this video because this is the first time I've ever used one of these services myself, and I am very happy I've got another unit to play with. Thank you for watching the video. If you watch my videos and find them useful, then please take a moment to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot. If you really like what I'm doing here, you can become a Patreon and support the time I spend helping others and get access to lots of exclusive benefits. Link is in the video description. Remember that all the videos on the channel are organized into playlists, so you can easily use those playlists to find all the videos on a subject that you are interested in. Add Painless 360 to your searches on Google and YouTube, and it'll help you find my content for any particular topic. Thanks again for watching, and as always, happy flying.